then a man named Jack Jouett, who owns and operates the tavern in Cuckoo, Virginia. He overhears a number of British dragoons reveal themselves the more they consume of the orders of British Lieutenant Colonel Bannister Tarleton to proceed westward and seek the capture of Governor Jefferson.
Jouett rode overnight 40 miles. It's very much like Paul Revere warning that the British were going to attack Lexington and Concord 5 years before. In fact, it's a much longer ride. And he arrives at Monticello before the British do.
And Jouett forewarns them, saying, "Gentlemen, they may be but a few moments behind me."
According to the legend, Jefferson gave him a glass of Madeira, thanked him for his efforts, but Jefferson didn't leave right away. He put his family in a carriage, sending them on their way down to land that Jefferson owned down near Lynchburg, Virginia, but he waited to leave.
Taking his time, Jefferson proceeds very calmly to bury the state papers below the floorboards of his dining room. And then finally, at the last moment, Jefferson sets off on horseback. And he rides to Mount Alta, the taller mountain just to the west of Monticello.
Enslaved people had shoed the horseshoes on backwards. So that way when a horse is running down the mountain, it looks like Jefferson is actually running up the mountain, and it confuses the British.
He rides up along the side of the mountain, and then he dismounts from his horse to look back at Monticello through his spyglass. And there they are.
When Jefferson flees Monticello, he leaves it in the hands of his most trusted enslaved family, the Hemmingses.
They storm Monticello, and Martin Hemmings, who's Elizabeth Hemings' eldest son, greets them at the front door and refuses to allow them entry and refuses to tell them where Jefferson is. Of course, they were going to kill him if they had done so.
The captain of the British Dragoons takes from his side saddle a pistol. Says, "You will tell me where Governor Jefferson is, or I will inflict a mortal wound." To which Hemmings pulls his coat back and replies, "Fire away."